We're back. Manga Plus has finally started working again. Yuki just broke through the wall. Way to put up a fight, leave the rest to me. Kenjaku's face says it all. No more us for the rest of this chapter. Or the rest of this video. We'll see. So, I like the rough type. You, on the other hand... Dude, Choso got messed up. I'll have to beat into shape. Yuki Tsukumo. I don't know why saying her last name is so hard for me. She's a special grade sorcerer, but headquarters keeps a tight lid on intel about her curse technique. Or so I thought. I couldn't get any information from the higher-ups either. I think I'll keep you at a distance. I bet that curse spirit isn't from around here. He's an Asian divine curse for removing obstacles. Yes, it's a special grade curse spirit that uses concepts against curse technique targets. Let's see what you got. Oh, that looks like the same one from the White House. Garuda. Soccer ball? Okay. Oh, holy smokes. Okay. Yeah, Kenjaku's face once again says it all. Scared to get near an unknown technique? Then I'll fill you in. It's mass. Boom. Oh my bippy. That is the most righteous punch I've ever seen. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Honestly, that should have dropped him. Mass, huh? She sent me flying until a breach appeared in the circular definition of the empty barrier. It's a concept that targets curse technique. So mass so overwhelming it surpasses anything inside and outside. Yep, that's my technique. I gave myself virtual mass and call it Star Rage. And my technique churned the Shikigami Garuda into a curse tool. It's Star Rage's only target besides me. So she can't create mass on other things. I suspect the increased mass doesn't affect the sorcerer herself, because her speed isn't decreasing. Since she defies concepts, I can't use a high-grade curse spirit like in Shibuya. But I can. But can I take down this beast myself? She's so cool. Gravity. That was gravity. Do you believe in it? Do you believe in gravity? Kenjaku has curse techniques aside from curse manipulation, and techniques that allow him to transfer it to other bodies. Like that gravity technique. He isn't using idle transfiguration, which I already figured out, so he can only use a curse technique extracted with Uzumaki once. Kenjaku can reverse curse technique, so it's hard to imagine what he would have used. A one-off technique that moment. He must have a third curse technique that involves gravity. So does he just, when he body hops, does he just like take all the techniques with him? Because if so, that's busted, and how is he not just the strongest person ever? This is like a big fight though. Whoever wins this, as much as I hate to say it, because of how cool she is, because she's Toto's teacher, I don't see Yuki walking away very good from this. I think somehow he's gonna pull it out. I doubt he has a big stock of extracted techniques. Without an external aid like a Kotsu's, his brain would burst. He might have a fourth technique. Even given Jujutsu High's criteria for special grade, she probably has a domain as an expansion technique with high cursed energy output as a trump card. What a pain. As I plan, I'll make him open his domain. Then I'll have difficulty using a curse technique. Would have been better if, Choso could have forced that out, but even if I end up in the same situation, I have an advantage in Garuda. To make this a sure thing, I'll keep wearing down Kenjaku to weaken the domain. No. We find each other's curse techniques to be tricky, but you haven't opened your domain. Perhaps you lack confidence in a clash of domains. Domain expansion, womb profusion. The timing. Tengen. Is there enough time? Honestly, why is Tengen not able to help with this? That is wicked looking. It's like a tree of souls. Kenjaku. You little snake. Dispel Kenjaku's domain. His target is the star corridor with my main body. You'll confront him in a room of labyrinthine barrier directly overhead. Okay. Each room is an empty barrier. Sorcerers skilled in barriers can alter its structure. Powerful sorcerer like Kenjaku will have command of the setting. So we're at a disadvantage? That's what we want him to think, so he'll feel comfortable and stay inside the barrier. But I am the master of empty barriers. You must get him to open his domain inside one. I will know what happens inside the barrier. I can analyze Kenjaku's domain and adjust the barrier to counteract its vector parameters. I don't get it, but the point is, you'll neutralize his domain. Yes. In how many seconds? 10. So I can't use my domain during that time? Instead, I'll use simple domain, which doesn't burn through curse techniques in a domain clash against Kenjaku. No, wait. If I open my domain, Kenjaku will have to open his. Wouldn't that be easier? Domain, me too. Neutralize. Beat down. It says, wouldn't it be faster? But even if my curse techniques burn out, we still have Choso and Garuda. No. Then the domain's outer layer would be your domain, and yours would disappear before his. Besides, Kenjaku may resist your domain with simple domain or hollow wicker basket, which retain curse techniques. But that only buys you time against a real domain. Do I really look that weak? I really still don't understand what hollow wicker basket does. I need to go back and kind of reanalyze that in my own time. Kenjaku is one of the few who can equal me in barrier usage. Don't assume his simple domain is the same as others, which means you get Kenjaku to open his domain, then I dispel it. And after Kenjaku has burnt through his cursed techniques, I beat his ass. They miscalculated. Domain expansion, womb profusion. Sukuna demonstrated this domain in Shibuya. It is an amazing feat in which he opens his domain and activates a technique without closing the barrier. Thus, there is no outer shell to remove. New shadow style simple domain. That's the same pose that Toto did. Damn it. What a powerful barrier. It's stripping away my simple domain. Do you think that technique can withstand my domain? Tengen, hurry. Ah, I see. An old maneuver from a shut-in. I'm assuming the edge of that guaranteed hits outside the outer shell, and I will erase it along with my empty barrier. Tengen, I am not like you. I have lived. He stripped away my entire domain. 1,000 years of conflicts and alliances. A cursed world. Oh. You dispelled my domain as well as the empty barrier? Stubborn old fool. But it's too late. No! A fight with your own domain may not have led to such a poor conclusion. You should not have relied on him. Tengen has hidden something important from you. The culling games. Shikigami hasn't disappeared. Yeah, she's not down that easy. She's still special grade. She's still conscious. I want to know what the Shikigami can do. She can barely move, but she might be able to use reverse curse technique. Her Shikigami is buying her time to heal. Fine. I'll replenish my curse techniques. Oh. Why won't you heal yourself? I don't wanna. Bam! Oh, that's so cool. She's at her limit. You must have thought you surprised me. But isn't there a better way of doing this? Have you forgotten? I like the rough type. Oh my gosh. Oh, Papa's back. Big Papa Choso. I don't care as long as we kill him. For me, my brothers, and the curse of our mother that comprises half of our bodies. For Yuji's future as well. Got it. But listen to our plan first. Dismantling the domain, huh? You come in after that. No, I should go first. Domains are powerful, but burnt out curse techniques afterwards. So there's a risk that your curse techniques will be hard to use for a while. I know you two want to exploit that, but he won't open his domain if he expects me to leap in. Even if he beats me once, that'll convince him that the fight is only against you, Tsukumo. Oh, that's smart. Wait. Younger brothers, are you watching? It's time to commit patricide. No problem. Oh, that's so cool, dude. This is such a gruesome fight. Like slipping punches in boxing. He spun his head to deflect the piercing blood. Freaky move, fallen samurai. But damage had already weakened Star Rage. Otherwise, he'd have been toast. If you're revealing a stunt like that, that means you're in trouble, right? This is just hands. This is just brutal. Look at Yuki. Oh, she needs to power up Star Rage. Tsukumo, heal yourself. Thanks, big brother. Aww. Using reverse curse technique slowed Star Rage down and gave him a chance to escape. Garuda! Whoa. Holy moly. I thought that sash was just a slash across him for a second. Holy smokes. There's sometimes when Gege draws all this rubble that it's hard to even comprehend, like, the mass destruction that's going on. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. He replenished his curse techniques. Yeah, what is this gravity move? You got Echo's Act 3 here. 6 seconds. That curse technique has a radius of 2 to 3 meters from the sorcerer and continues for 6 seconds. And in that interval, he crushes everything with cursed manipulation. But that won't buy time against me. I'm gonna win. Uh-oh. You know what that means. Anytime a character says, I'm gonna win, they're about to get beaten. First curse technique, and the domain wore away his cursed energy, and fighting Big Brother tired him out physically. Gravity isn't as unyielding as I first thought. Given the effective range, I can narrowly escape even at close range. Attack now, you won't get a second chance. Is that Uzumaki? A tiny Uzumaki. You don't feel extra weight due to Star Rage, so while your density increases, your tensile strength doesn't. Uh-oh. No! No. Tsukumo. He wasn't buying time for a gravity technique. It was to distract me from the small Uzumaki, leaving me no time for regeneration. Aren't you necessary for Yuji Itadori's future? What do you mean? Exactly what I said. You're risking yourself for his future. So don't you want to be there for him? Tsukumo, am I even human? When my younger brothers took flesh, I realized that humans cannot accept their deformed appearance. So I chose to live as a curse. That's why I killed so many in Shibuya, and not just humans. The one who killed Keichizu and Eso. If I had chosen to live as a human, I wouldn't have come to that. Why? At that time, why did I... Look at Tengen. That's so funny. Imagine being the master of barriers and being reduced to a bartender. Why did I choose the easy path? I didn't want to see the two of them suffer as human beings, but they weren't that weak. And then Yuji, who was suffering as a human, showed up. The four of us were fated to fight together, but I took it easy and left Yuji all alone. If you die now, he'll be alone again. Tsukumo, you're too kind. But it's no use. I killed humans for no good reason. I can no longer live alongside him. This is the only way for me to use my life. Right here, Noritoshi Kamo. Choso. This is where you died as a curse. So you must live. Tengen, why? This time as a human. What can you do now, Tengen? Why do you laugh? Just look at you. Is this what you wanted? You look like... you want to know what I can do? I just needed to distract you. Die already. As a human. What? Star Rage's altercations and mass don't affect me, but only up to a certain density. Density? If there's no limit to the mass she can add. Impossible. A black hole? Black holes possess extreme density and immense gravity. Neither matter nor light can escape. In terms of density, imagine the Earth shrunk to a diameter of 2 centimeters. You wield gravity, so you should have seen this coming, right? Oh, even the text is being sucked in. This is so cool. Gravity, mass, time, they all deserve the utmost caution. She's just sucking everything in. Whole. I admit I'm impressed. Yeah, Tengen, how did you survive? Curse technique reversal? No. The gravity until now was curse technique reversal. The curse technique anti-gravity system was engraved in Kaori Itadori. Through lapse, I was able to avoid restrictions on unstable output and activation time by using my own body as a domain. That was frightening, but I took a gamble and it worked. Could have blown up the whole world. But your barrier and her will suppressed it. So I have you to thank. Well, that was a fun warm-up. You atoned for your tedious existence. Goodbye, friend. So Tengen dies. Yuki dies. You know, as a kid, I think the one thing scarier to me than anything else was black holes. I don't know why, but there was something about the idea of inescapability that just like consumes and crushes everything. That is horrifying. And I think, let's go back. No, not this one. This is just, I mean, if Yuki is gone, I get Tengen, but if Yuki is gone like this, that sucks. That's a waste. Like, what have we been doing building her up as the most, as like this special grade? If she's just gone, you know? Gravity, mass, black holes. That's so interesting. Gravity is like one of the coolest ways to manipulate, like in any power system, to manipulate your powers. To have gravity as your ability. That is so cool. Also, feel like that black hole should have done a lot more. Even if it was just for a moment. You know, he just gets up and dusts off his hands. He's so rude. It even got his clothes. You have atoned for your tedious existence. Goodbye, friend. I wouldn't even call him your friend, but regardless, looks like that's gonna be it. Man, really good. Choso's still alive. I don't know if he's gonna have feelings about this, because effectively he's living for Yuki as well now. I think, because the possibility here, just to talk a little bit longer, the possibility here is because when I think black holes, I also think wormholes. Possibility here is that Yuki is somehow in the past or future or other place in time, just barely on the fringes of life, so she may come back, albeit severely different, which I would be all down for, because special grades are too cool to not use, like special grade sorcerers, the 4 of them, as we've seen with, well, Geto and Kenjaku, Gojo, Yuta, just like, these are cool characters. We gotta have them around. Plus, she's Toto's master, and she's really cool. And, yeah. She'll be back. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Have an excellent evening, night, morning, whatever it is, whenever this gets uploaded. Probably be tomorrow, so... No, maybe. We'll see. Alrighty, have a good one. Bye.